You stay out of Mother's room.
I am a doctor in this hospital.
Mother doesn't need you to upset her.
Is there a problem?
No. My brother and I are having a family discussion.
Your brother? Did I miss something?
Not much.
We went to school together. I never knew you had a sister.
Some things are better left unsaid.
What's that?
The notice for that room we're renting out.
You can take all the time you need to pay back the loan. There's no hurry.
This place will rent in 10 minutes flat.
Joe, it's small and has no furniture.
It has a new coat of paint and charming landlords.
Well, I hope you don't end up with someone who's loud and obnoxious.
Well, if we do, we'll get rid of them.
Dr. Pavarelli, 4252. Dr. Samantha Pavarelli, 4252.
Where do I put this? It's cold. Come on.
Here, I'll just put it over here.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bringing this over.
Yeah. You don't seem very cheered up, though.
Oh, I'm sorry. Joe?
Yeah, I guess it was sort of another whammy that Kevin and Lucy split up.
Yeah.
They were so happy at Thanksgiving.
Things change.
Well, listen, I'm here to cheer you up. Let's call Lucy over. Let's make some mulled wine, put on some Christmas carols.
Lucy and I are not speaking anymore.
What? What the hell is going on?
Here.
We're gonna make cookies?
Well, yes. And then we're going to hang them on the tree. Sugar cookies.
That sounds fattening.
Well, it can be, but it's something that Serena liked to do. I think she saw it in a movie or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds like fun. So, why are you and Lucy not talking?
Because she thinks that I'm a child-abusing drug fiend.
No way.
Yes. Rex showed her this big pile of evidence that proves it.
Well, she must know that he's just setting you up. Come on.
Well, he must have been very convincing.
I can't believe this. What's gotten into her? This isn't like her.
Oh, it's a lot like her. You know, she's like a rat that's deserting the sinking ship. I've seen this before. I've been through this with her.
Well, it's certainly a side that I've never seen. Do you think that she would testify against you?
She's on the prosecution's list. It would bring her closer to Serena. She might.
That's terrible. Scott, we gotta do something. We gotta get her on your side. Come on, we need her.
It's a little late to do anything, Karen.
Come on, the trial's still going on. What are you talking about?
Oh, come on, you can't always fix the world.
What? Stop that. You're not fighting this. What's gotten into you? This isn't like you at all.
No, I am fighting it. I just don't have Lucy on my side, that's all. But I've got you.
Yeah, you got me. Me, you can't get rid of. You understand? Not ever.
Hey, look what Mrs. Meridian's daughter brought in.
Oh, sugar cookies, my favorite. Mmm.
You tore down my notice.
You're looking at her.
Why?
Because Chris is a pain and I need a place to live, that's why.
Well, Eve, I would love to help you, but are you sure that's a good idea?
You have a room. I need a room. It's a perfect match.
Does the term catfight mean anything to you?
I'll be upstairs, far away from Julie.
Yeah, but the kitchen is common ground.
Please.
I'll be on my best behavior, I promise. Now, could you just, like, have, like, a little family powwow or something like that? You don't know what it's like living with Chris. I can't do it anymore.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'll talk to Frank, and I'll get back to you.
Thanks, pal.
Bye.
Mother?
Hey, honey.
Excuse me, I need to take your blood pressure.
What are you doing scaring me like this?
What? Did I give you a heart attack?
Don't make jokes.
Come here. Let me kiss you.
If you don't mind, she'd like to talk to me in private.
As soon as we're done, you just have to check her IV and then we'll clear out.
So, did you know she was working here?
No. Ouch!
I'm sorry, I'm just checking.
Lucky you're so cute. These doctors just want to keep poking and prodding, and all I want to do is just lie back and have a good visit with my son.
We're leaving. Coming, Dr. Harmon?
Right behind you.
You just rest now. I'm not going to leave you.
I just came from Scott's. So what's gotten into you?
Oh, well, certainly not dinner. Do you know the service is so slow? It must be the holidays.
You
all.
and I both know that Scott did not kidnap Serena.
Karen, keep it down. People are staring.
I don't care if people are staring.
Well, then please sit down. Will you please, for me? Sit. Thank you. Now listen. I have known your father a lot longer than you have, and I have seen him pull some pretty bad stunts.
It's all in his past.
Well, maybe not.
What is this maybe not? Lucy, you and I both know that he's a great father. You've seen it yourself.
Well, 6 months does not a great father make.
What? I thought you were his friend. Lucy, come on.
I am. I was. I can't wish the evidence away.
That evidence is bogus.
Well, I happen to be privy to some information that I know you don't have.
What information? Who gave it to you?
Well, I'm not really at liberty to say. Oh, and you know, I am expecting someone. Could you just go? I mean, excuse me for a minute and just run along. Go. Really hurry.
Just like that? You're his best friend, and all of a sudden you desert him when he needs you most? No, I'm not going to just go.
Lucy, terribly sorry I'm running a little late. Karen, so nice to see you again. We've met before. I'm Rex Stanton.
I know who you are.
I realize this is a difficult time for you, but sooner or later we're going to have to put our differences aside. I really do want you to maintain your relationship with Serena once she comes to live with me.
You're never going to get her.
Well, I believe I will.
Karen, I don't think you want to alienate Serena's uncle.
That's why you did this. You sold out Scott so you can keep seeing Serena. That's really selfish of you. And really pathetic.
Well, poor thing. She really doesn't understand.
Well, that was a very cruel and horrible thing she just said, because I only have Serena's best interest at heart.
Of course. And once I am granted custody of Serena, I want you to know that you will be welcome in our home, day or night.
Well, thank you, except we need to clear that up. You see, I may be very disappointed in Scott right now, but I think forcing Serena to live with you is wrong. She should stay with her grandparents where she belongs.
Well, I certainly didn't come here to quarrel with you. Tell you what, why don't we call a truce? And since the two of us now appear to be on our own, what do you say that we spend Christmas Eve together?
No.
Why not?
Because I am having Christmas Eve with Serena. I need to go.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but weren't we supposed to have dinner together this evening?
Yes, but that was a mistake. You see, I may accept that Scott's guilty, but I think it's a big mistake for me to become your friend.
What are you so afraid of?
Certainly not you.
Such a passionate denial. I like that.
Goodbye, Rex.
Good evening.
Dr. Brian Rosner to vascular surgery. Dr. Brian Rosner to vascular surgery.
Hey, Eve.
Hey.
Got a minute?
Yeah, what are you doing here?
Oh, I just wanted to talk to somebody where every word out of my mouth isn't a lie. This whole scheme is making me crazy.
Oh, take it easy. You're amongst friends. Well, friend. Me.
Karen came by tonight and felt really horrible. I had to tell her all these lies about Lucy, and she thinks Lucy's such a traitor, and the time she left, she was miserable.
Well, would it make you feel any better if I reminded you that this is for a very good cause?
Yeah, but that's not gonna make Karen feel any better.
Listen, when you get Serena back and everything gets back to normal, Karen is going to be so proud to have a dad that was intelligent enough to pull something like this off.
You're just trying to make me feel better.
Is it working?
No. Thank you.
I haven't done anything yet.
Yes, you have. You've been a big part of this whole plan that works. I'll never forget you for this.
Oh, come on in. It's freezing.
Thank you.
Oh, Kevin, I am so glad that you came over so that we could have the session here.
Well, it's no problem. Besides, I wanted to make sure Serena had her present in time.
Oh, thank you. Take your coat off.
Thanks.
Well, Lee and I just can't wait till Christmas morning to see her face. Oh, but Kevin, I will not let her open that present until you get here.
Well, actually, considering the way things are going, I don't think I'll be spending Christmas here after all. Lucy just moved out of the lighthouse.
Actually, Kevin, Lucy told me about it the other day. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Please, sit down. Well, Lucy moving out, that must be, really devastating for you.
Yeah, it is, but even more so is that we can't communicate anymore. All she does is accuse me of not understanding.
Not understanding what?
Well, she calls it her responsibility, but I call it her obsession with Serena.
Oh, I see, yes. Well, she and Serena have grown quite close. I mean, Serena just loves her so much.
I know she does, and Lucy loves her. But you know what, Gail? I love Serena. But Lucy can't seem to think about anything or anyone else.
Kevin, have you ever considered that Lucy's feelings for Serena are really tied into the baby that you lost?
Yeah, I've considered it. It's Lucy that won't hear about it. She's completely focused on Serena, Gail. I can't reach her.
Maybe in time, you and Lucy will find your way back.
Whatever's given us trouble in the past, we've always been able to rely on our basic belief in each other. But not now. We're strangers.
Look, it's mistletoe.
No, it's not. It's a Christmas tree.
Close enough.
You are getting crumbs in my hair.
Sorry. Here, let me fix it.
You guys knock it off.
Get out of here, will ya?
Look, it is almost Christmas, and one of us is going to get fried if we don't get to the mall. Now, look, this is the sewing machine Mom wants. It's on sale.
That's over $300.
Well, it's got some fancy computer chip stitch. I don't know.
Yeah, for that much money, you should wash the dishes, too.
Well, I may have an opportunity for some immediate cash.
No purse snatching. It's Christmas.
No, I may have a tenant for the upstairs room.
Male or female?
Does it matter?
No, just asking.
Anybody we know?
Yeah, somebody at the hospital.
Who?
Eve.
Eve? You've got to be kidding.
Frank, she's looking for a place to stay.
It's fine with me.
You serious?
It's Christmas. Time to let bygones be bygones. I can't blame her for what happened to my parents.
Hey, you heard the lady. Go on, get to the mall.
Hey, I found it. You go.
Goodbye. That was a very nice gesture.
Time to concentrate on what's important.
So, what's the real deal with Mother?
She's no longer experiencing any chest pains.
Do you mind if I hear it from this doctor?
She may not mind, but I do. Dr. Burgess is my supervisor. She'll fill you in on your mother's condition.
Her cardiac enzymes are coming back down. And in addition, her blood pressure is back under control.
So, is she gonna be okay?
Her condition is still serious, but it's much improved.
What about you? How's your, husband?
Well, that has nothing to do with Mother's condition.
I was just wondering.
Well, Sam is not here, obviously.
Are you two still together?
No.
You know, Mother said it would not last.
Everybody's back where they belong.
On all my children.
I'm sorry, but I couldn't help overhearing.
Oh, hey. I'm going out. If anybody pages me, I'll be back in about an hour, okay?
I'll cover for you. Last minute Christmas shopping?
Apartment hunting.
Let me save you some time.
What's this?
Your key to the Scanlon house.
You don't mind?
I figure with 2 flights of stairs between us, we probably won't kill each other.
Well, thank you.
Merry Christmas, okay?
Okay. Merry Christmas.
If Lucy Coe is turning on Baldwin, maybe I can coach her testimony.
We'll see.
How is Scott taking all this?
We seemed genuinely shocked that Lucy had turned against him.
You said they had a big fight over the evidence against Scott.
Lucy certainly keeps saying all the right things.
Meaning?
I'm having a lot of fun watching the show, but I don't buy her conversion for a minute.
Well, then, what are you going to do over the holidays, Kevin?
Well, I guess I'll spend some time with Victor at the new home, and then I guess I'm a free agent.
Well, oh, excuse me, just 1 minute. Lucy!
Yes, Gail,
For heaven's
hello.
sakes,
It is me
Lucy,
under all this.
Lucy,
No,
just
you
a
know
minute.
what? I came by because I know you feel I'm going to spoil Serena, and I don't care because I figure this Christmas, you know what, she deserves whatever she can get. And I
Here.
want to put them under the tree myself.
Okay,
I can.
it's all right.
You can just take this
I'll
one.
help you. I'll help you.
And-
I'll
and
help you.
this one,
Easy
too.
does it. There,
Okay.
okay.
Oh, Kevin.
Lucy?
I wouldn't have come by at all and barged in like this if I had known that he was here. Where's Serena? Is she here?
Oh, well, no, she isn't. Lee took her to a movie, you know, the Parade of the Wooden Soldiers.
Well, since she's not here, I guess there's no reason for me to be staying, so I will be going. And I wish you would give her my love.
Yes, Lucy, I will.
Ta.
Kevin, I'm so sorry.
You don't have to be.
Well, going through a separation during the holidays is so hard.
Actually, I wouldn't want to do it any time of the year.
Lucy? Are you okay?
No. Do I look okay? Duh. I'm not okay. My true love is inside there where I want to be. I want to be with him desperately, and I can't be.
Well, at least you have a true love. Was everything okay with Rex?
Actually, no. Do you know he's even smarter than I thought he was? He is not buying this at all.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I can tell the way he looks at me. It's like I'm amusing him somehow. And if this plan is going to work, then we have to escalate the stakes. We have to do something drastic enough to convince Rex. I'll do anything it takes to get Serena, even if it means joining him.